Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'll talk about the Salt March. The Salt March, which took place from March to April 1930 in India, was an act of civil disobedience led by Mohandas Gandhi to protest British rule in India. During the march, thousands of Indians followed Gandhi from his religious retreat near Ahmedabad to the Arabian Sea coast, a distance of 240 miles. The nonviolent march and other similar marches resulted in the arrest of nearly 60,000 people, including Gandhi himself. India finally was granted independence from Great Britain in 1947. Britain's Salt Act of 1882 prohibited Indians from collecting or selling salt, a staple in their diet. Indian citizens were forced to buy the vital mineral from their British rulers, who also charged a heavy tax. Although India's poor suffered the most under the tax, all Indians required salt. After living for 2 decades in South Africa, where Mohandas Gandhi fought for the civil rights of Indians residing there, Gandhi returned to his native country in 1915 and soon began working for India's independence from Great Britain. To find the Salt Acts, Gandhi reasoned, would be an ingeniously simple way for many Indians to break a British law nonviolently. Gandhi declared resistance to British salt policies to be the unifying theme for his new campaign of Satyagraha, or mass civil disobedience. First, Gandhi sent a letter on March 2, 1930, to inform the Viceroy, Lord Irwin, that he and others would begin breaking the salt laws in 10 days. Then on March 12, 1930, Gandhi set out from his ashram or religious retreat near Ahmedabad with several dozen followers on a trek of some 240 miles to the coastal town of Dundee on the Arabian Sea. There, Gandhi and his supporters were to defy British policy by making salt from seawater. All along the way, Gandhi addressed large crowds, and with each passing day, an increasing number of people joined the Salt Satyagraha. By the time they reached Dundee on April 5th, Gandhi was at the head of a crowd of tens of thousands of protesters. He spoke and led prayers, and early the next morning walked down to the sea to make salt. He had planned to work the salt flats on the beach, encrusted with crystallized sea salt at every high tide. But the police had forestalled him by crushing the salt deposits into the mud. Undaunted, Gandhi reached down and picked up a small lump of natural salt out of the mud, and British law had been defiled. At Dundee, thousands more followed his lead, and in the coastal cities of Mumbai and Karachi, Pakistan, Indian nationalists led crowds of citizens in making salt. Civil disobedience broke out all across India, soon involving millions of Indians, and British authorities arrested more than 60,000 people. Gandhi himself was arrested on May 5th, but the Satyagraha continued without him. In January 1931, Gandhi was released from prison. He later met with Lord Irwin, the Viceroy of India, and agreed to call off the Satyagraha in exchange for an equal negotiating role at a London conference on India's future. In August of that year, Gandhi traveled to the conference as the sole representative of the Indian National Congress. The meeting was a disappointment, but British leaders acknowledged Gandhi as a force they could not suppress or ignore. India won its independence in August 1947. The 78-year-old Gandhi was assassinated by Hindu extremists less than 6 months later, on January 30th, 1948. This may have occurred because Gandhi supported Muslims and Pakistan. But either way, he taught everyone an important lesson about Satyagraha, the act of politely disobeying unfair laws. That's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.